Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video I am going to talk to you all about my experience at Go Wild. It's kind of a vlog because I did film a little bit of content, but not really like talking to the camera. So you're going to see me popping in and out kind of talking about the experience and maybe some tips and tricks, and then I'll show over this clip, I'll show some of the footage that I took. I had such an amazing experience at Go Wild this year. I can honestly say the conference itself this year, I really thoroughly enjoyed. I thought the speakers were fantastic. I thought the sessions were. I thought it was more organized. So we'll get into all of that, but I had such a fabulous time and I'm so happy that I went. So let's just kind of dive into it. I do have some notes here of all of the different things, and I have the schedule up so we can kind of talk through that a little bit. But basically, so I arrive on Wednesday, March 1st. All of the festivities really begin on Thursday, but I arrived the night before with a group of my friends. I was so excited to see them. But basically Wednesday night was just arriving, checking into the hotel. We did go down to the hotel bar and we met up with a couple other people and just like had a great time, you know, beginning the festivities, beginning the vacation, if you will. So it was really fun. This was like literally the second I walked into the hotel, there were a few people that I saw immediately. And then my friends, Natasha, Marielle, and Katie all came down from the hotel room and they like helped me check in, and then we went up to the room. But it was just, from the second you walk in, it's like, we're here. We are surrounded by planner people. Like, you just sense the vibe. It was so cool. I did end up driving to DC, so I parked my car at a parking garage that was like a mile or two away because it was way cheaper than parking at the hotel. And the hotel we were at was the Hilton in Washington, DC. All right, so that was really it for Wednesday night. Thursday, the festivities don't begin till a little bit later, like at 11 o'clock, I believe, for registration. Was it 11? Yes, 11 for the planner fair and registration. So before that, some of my friends and I went to get breakfast close by. It was a super cute area. There was a little bookshop next door that we explored, and we just kind of took in the surrounding area in DC, which was really cool. And then we had a delicious breakfast. I mean, I think it was huevos rancheros. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So we had breakfast, we explored a little bit, and then we had to go back to the hotel for the registration for the conference and the planner fair. The planner fair is basically a ginormous ballroom, I guess, with lots of different tables of different companies, different shops, all set up with little booths there. So, you know, Erin Condren had a table, Zebra had a booth area. There were lots of different photo opportunities, lots of fun activities, you could do some shopping, like I know Zebra was selling some things. And then, of course, lots and lots of free giveaways. So a big part of Go Wild is definitely the swag. I do already have a video up on my channel going through all of the different swag that I got. Also, I didn't mention, I don't think I showed this in that video. My friend Marielle made this and got this for me. There was also another t-shirt that we got from the conference. But I had to wear this one. I'm obsessed with this one, with the little llama and stuff. So that was the like main part of the day for Thursday. The planner fair goes from like 11, I think, up until like it was 6 or 7 or something. So just lots of seeing people, getting excited. I mean, there's like 1,000 people in this room, right? So you're all planner people, you're all getting to see each other for the first time, and everyone, the energy is just electric. You know, it's so fun. And then that night, oh, actually, before we go into that night, I should mention I was on the Go Wild social team this year, which was amazing. It was such a good experience. So basically all that means is that I was there with the conference at different events, kind of taking content for them, different things that they wanted. So I won't go into specifics on that, but just so you know, because some of the things that I did or got to do or had to do were because of that. So For example, like while we were at this planner fair, I was interviewing people and doing different reels and such for Go Wild. But that honestly was such a great experience. I loved doing that. Then we took a break and we got changed and got dressed up. And then we went out to dinner to a Mexican restaurant. And it was so good. I had chicken enchiladas, we had margaritas. It was like the official kickstart of like vacation, all of us chilling. There was a big group of us that ended up going. And it was a really good time. That was a really good restaurant. I wish I could remember the name of it because it was really cool. But we were kind of just chilling there, had some drinks, a lot of drinks. And then we had to make it back for the welcome party. So that's the first official event of the conference after registration and all that. There's a welcome party on Thursday night where there is karaoke. There is some different food. You can buy drinks. There's just a ton of stuff there. And let me tell you what, I was dancing and screaming, singing and belting and living my best life for hours. Probably too much so, because I ended up losing my voice from that. It was actually during the song Hakuna Matata, which was towards the end of the night, because there was a lot of Disney, which I was here for. And before you ask, no, I did not participate in the karaoke. I was just singing and dancing for myself with my friends, which was so fun. But it was during the song Hakuna Matata, and I turned to my friend, I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm losing my voice. But had such a blast. This was also the first night that we had the confetti carpet available, which is like the background that says Go Wild, and Chrisanne Designs, I believe, sponsors that. So I got a little video of myself for that, which was really cool. So that is Thursday. Now we're moving on to Friday, which is the first day of the conference itself. The conference is Friday, Saturday. We have conference and speakers and all of that all day. So it's a very, very early morning. And by early morning, I think my wake-up call was like at 5. Like, I think my alarm was around 5. My friend Marielle and I, who were on social team together, went downstairs to the ballroom, or the big conference room first, because we had to film some content and do some things before people got in. We had a meeting. And then I got to kind of walk the line a little bit because a huge line forms to get into the conference. And so, you know, I before that even started, we went down, we got some content filmed of all the different tables. So for Friday, that's the day that different companies sponsor tables. So every table is different. Happy Planner sponsored a bunch of tables, Live Love Posh, Amber Plans Her Day, Erin Condren, like most of the main planner brands and a bunch of small shops were so generous in sponsoring a table. And so I know I have lots of clips of that I'll show you. I ended up sitting at the zebra table, which was insane, the amount of pens we got. If you see, this is like a lot of what I got from those pen booths. Like, I got a ton of stuff from Zebra, which was really cool, because I don't have a ton from them. So that was really cool. But anyway, then we start walking the line, seeing all of the excitement, and then I believe it's at around 7:30, the conference doors actually open, and people start rushing in, trying to pick their tables. It's really cool. The conference itself then began at 8 o'clock. Let's see, let me check my notes. Okay, now I'm going to move to this so I can talk about the different sessions and speakers. So we had the practice of being yourself with Angelia Trinidad. If I don't say names right, I apologize. I believe this was the, you know what, I'm not going to remember, but this may have been the Passion Planner starter. All of the sessions were really fantastic. There's a few that stand out that I'll talk a little bit about. I should even let me get out my notebook, because I did do a little bit of planning while we were there and a little bit of note-taking. So let me see if I have anything. But we also had a mini workshop with Amy Tangerine that was really cool. We did a little bit of crafting at that one. That was awesome. I don't think I took a ton of notes first day, but let's see. And then we had Wild Goals with Sierra Friend. Oh, and then a digital planning workshop. So this was with Moxie Life. And they also had a session where they talked about digital planning. That was super cool. And they even gave out like a notebook, a digital notebook that was really cool. Let me know if you're into digital planning down below. I'm so intrigued by it. I'm just scared to switch over though, because I have so many paper stickers and products that I want to use that I don't think I could ever make the full switch, but I kind of want to dibble dabble. We'll have to see. And then we had a little game show with Kristen with Chrissy Ann Designs. And there are some breaks throughout. Not long breaks, but just enough to like go to the bathroom, get a stretch. And then we had Uncover Your Power and Set Yourself Free with Alex Elle. That was a very moving session. People were crying. It was very moving. It was all about, you know, setting yourself free, being yourself, and opening yourself up to emotion. So that was really cool. So that was it for sessions for day 1. Really cool. Really, like the speakers this year, I got a lot out of their talks. It was really motivational. It really inspired me. And I know most of the people that I talked with had the same feeling, that they were inspired after this year. Okay. Then we had a little bit of time to chill before the evening activities. So we honestly were just chilling in the hotel. I think we went down to the bar and got some drinks and food just at the hotel bar. And then that night was Wild Crop. So they had something similar last year, but it was way better executed this year. So basically, we all started in the main conference room. And there were, I believe, 3 different sessions that we all it was hands-on. There were materials to actually craft and plan and do different things. It was really cool. And then we had breakout sessions where you signed up for different sessions. And I signed up for the blinging session with Tisa. And we blinged a pencil or a pen. That was really cool. I showed it in my haul video. I don't think I have it right here. I still have to finish it, but that was a cool session. It's something I've never done before, and I really enjoyed it. I know Wrong also had a session. Kell of a Plan had a session. There was a budget person. I forget her name. No Debt Panda or something like that. But she had a session. So there was a lot of smaller breakout sessions, which were really cool. And that was it for Friday night. So now, you're up early and you're out late. Like it is, you are nonstop with your friends, having the best time. It's something that I've never experienced anywhere else. So Saturday is day 2 of the conference. All of the tables when you go in on Saturday are the same. The table or the companies don't sponsor on Saturday. So it's not as much of a rush to pick your table. So Saturday we go in, I'm sitting with all of my friends, we're all at the same table, and that day was that's the day you do table mate gifts. So it's not required, but you are able to basically bring little swag gifts for everyone at your table if you do plan to go wild in the future. So far it's been 10 people per table, so you bring 9 table mate gifts. And people bring lots of different things. I got Starbucks gift cards. I got, little pouches with pens and different planner things. I got a sticker book. I got a little budget from Elise. She gave this, actually, like for little budgeting cash envelopes and things with some stuff from her shop. So I do, again, have the swag haul video up on my channel where I show all of the different things that I got. But I got lots of cool stuff from that. There was even one person at my table had bags with like Stony Clover style letters, and it had my initials on it, and that was really cute too. I brought little shot glasses from Lancaster County because that's where I live, and I was like, Amish country, with some like chocolate and stuff inside. So we did table mate gifts, and then we start with the speakers. So let me go now back to, I want to look at my notes and the schedule. So Saturday, we start with Bess with Lights Planner Action. I am really loving her shop right now. I kind of want to place an order. She does this blackout paper that is stunning, and she's honestly great to work with. I ordered my whole planner from her, my Go Wild planner, which I still am going to do a video flipping through once I'm done, like memory keeping. But it ended up getting lost in the mail, And she sent me another one for free. It wasn't her fault, and she's just awesome, and I really like her. But she had the first session. It was so cool. We ended up doing some like doodling, and like it was doodling on her blackout paper. And then we ended the session with folding that into a heart. It was the coolest thing. I want to learn how to do that, because that was so, like, my paper ended up looking like a heart. It was so cool. And then we had a founders panel. This was with a bunch of different shops. Cloth and Paper, Notique. I'm not going to remember them all. The Linda Tong Planner Company, I want to say. And then the other one was Archer and Olive. Oh, I did remember them all. I love it. So that was a really cool session. Some of the notes that I took from that one were just about being organized and presenting yourself well. And that will open doors for you. Standing out, being unique, being yourself. Those were kind of my key takeaways from that. Be unique, be yourself, bring something unique to the market. Then we had a Post Secret Live with Frank Warren. I had never heard of Post Secret, but this was, I would say, one of the most moving parts of the conference. It was basically where we were all able, he talked a lot about secrets, and then we were all able to kind of share secrets, and people came up to the microphone, and it was very emotional, and I know a lot of people really were really impressed and appreciative of that experience. It was very cool. And then, let's see, who was next? So we had Define Your Role, a conversation, oh, of course, with Renee Goldsberry. This, oh my God. Oh, actually, before I do that, because oh, I'm literally tearing up. I loved her. She was awesome. But before we do that, right before that, there was a break. Right before her, actually. There was a break where we had an a cappella group perform. And one of my main things, and the reason I was kind of brought onto Social Team, is because Go Wild really they thought it would be cool to have me kind of be a little bit of that a cappella group. So I actually got to go onto the Go Wild stage and sing just a little bit. I just kind of helped open the first song for them. I think I have a clip of that, so I can play it for you. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. But it was really cool to be on that stage where so many amazing speakers and companies and people had been, and it's actually, I think, the stage that Obama did his like mic drop moment, I want to say. It was really cool. But that was really a really cool moment for me, getting to be on the stage. Listen, I wasn't singing a whole song. I wasn't doing a whole dance. It was so simple. It was just a little line of the song helping to open this a cappella group, but it was really cool, and I enjoyed doing it. Okay, but anyway, then we had the Renee Goldsberry. She was so motivational. She was just awesome. I took a lot of notes for her because she said so many nuggets of like wisdom. Dreams come true if you say it out loud. Don't ask the shiny people at the end of the path. Ask those just 2 or 3 steps in front of you. It was just about like finding your purpose. There's no day but today. Our losses set us up for some of the greatest victories. It was so cool. She also had a moment where she said something like even if like talking about being following your dreams or something. And I wish I knew the exact quote, but it was something like, even if you just join an a cappella group and sing a line of a song. And I was like, oh, I just did that. She's talking about me. I'm sure she was not actually talking about me, but that just like hit home because I was like, I just did that 20 minutes ago. And yes, we're chasing our dreams. We're doing the darn thing. So that was it. She was awesome. I loved her.
Heard you wanna move a mountain. Here's how you do. First you gotta let go of the lie that it's too big for you. When you see a mountain, picture a hill. Keep taking one more step until you can't look behind you and see how far, how high
All right, so that was all of the speakers. Again, awesome. Got so much out of them this year. I came back really motivated to do all the things. Okay, then we did a little bit of exploring after the conference, and we went to have lunch. So we just kind of walked around an area of DC. It was such a good lunch. It was like a Chipotle mixed with hibachi, if that makes sense. Like I had the yum yum sauce and teriyaki sauce and chicken with vegetables. Oh my god, it was so good. And then we did a little bit of exploring and then came back and got ready for Planjama. So Saturday night is kind of the end of the conference. We have it's basically a big pajama party where everyone comes together and we're in our pajamas and we're dancing and you eat. There's so much good food. It's hosted by Happy Planner. Last year, it was also awesome. But it's basically an open bar, lots of free food, and you just kind of dance and have fun and hang out with your friends. It was really an awesome night. Just kind of, it's also sad because you're kind of saying bye to people because most people leave on Sunday. So that was the night where I said goodbye to a lot of people, and it's sad, your conference is over. But the cool thing about this community is the relationships that we can form online it's just amazing. I mean, some people, like some of my closest friends in life right now, I'm going to get emotional. People I talk to every day about everything and that are so helpful and whatever to me are people that I met online because we all liked planners. I mean, this community is amazing, and this conference is an opportunity for us all to come together, connect over this thing we're all passionate about, and just have fun. So if that doesn't sell Go Wild, I don't know what does. Because that's why you come. You come for the people and the connections that you make. And just being in the room, not to quote Hamilton, but being in the room where it happens. In the room where we can all craft and plan and hear from speakers and dance and party and do karaoke. It just is unlike anything else. It's so cool. So yes, I will definitely be planning to go next year. We don't know where it is. We don't know when it is. But I'm definitely, hopefully going to go again because it just is unlike anything else. Before we get too emotional over planner friends and just the amazing people in this community, I love you all. I'm so thankful for you all. And the reason I'm here, the reason this all started was to, kiki with you all and plan with you all and have fun and get to know each other. So I'm all about the connections. That's my favorite part of this whole community. So anyway, oh geez. So now we're on to Sunday. Most people leave. Some people make like breakfast plans and then they leave. But I actually, with my group of friends, so with Marielle, Katie, and Natasha, we all ended up staying a few extra days to explore DC. So I'm not going to talk too much about that because you really can make it what you will if you end up doing that. We ended up going to a bunch of museums. We did a night tour of the monuments that was amazing. It was just like 3 hours long. It left right from our hotel, brought us right back to the hotel, and it just was fantastic. We got to see so many monuments at night. It was quick. You have to like hustle, take a picture, look around, and then get back on the bus. But that was really cool. We saw some cool things at museums and learned a lot. We did go to the Holocaust Museum. That was really, that was educational, moving, all the things. So I'm happy that we could go and learn a little bit more. And then we ate lots of good food. We had some drinks. It was a great couple of days just to kind of decompress after the conference, get some quality time together, and then it was time to go home before we knew it, which is always the saddest part. But I think that is all that I have to share about like our experience. Just some really quick tips and tricks if you are hoping to go. And maybe I'll do another video before next year if we end up, we'll see. But I would say You're going to get a lot of swag, so definitely bring an extra suitcase or an extra bag. What a lot of people end up doing is they put a carry-on inside of their suitcase, and then they fill that with their clothing, and then when they come home, they basically have an extra bag there. You could also like pack a duffel. So that's one big tip. I would say you don't do a ton of planning during the conference. So this year it was better. We did a couple hands-on type things, but they gave you we weren't hands-on in our planners. They gave you materials. So we had like a little booklet from Amy Tangerine we were working in. We had that paper from Bess for all the crop sessions. You were given the materials for whatever we were working on. So don't bring a gazillion planners and supplies, because honestly, you don't need them. You're given all the supplies you have there. All that I ended up bringing was I made this whole little Go Wild planner setup. And so I brought a couple things. I brought like the thing is I ended up using nothing except this and a pen. I took some notes during the conference. That was all that I ended up using. But if you really want to, while the speakers are talking, play with stickers and stuff, then bring some stuff. Do whatever is best for you. Anything else? I think the biggest thing, like I said, about this conference is the people. So just kind of opening yourself up to maybe beforehand, if you can, making some connections with people that are going, so that then you can really like meet them and be excited with them in person. But even if you know no one going into it, just come into the conference open and ready to make friends, because everybody there is so, open. I mean, there were so many people that I talked with that we took photos together, that, I had conversations with. Some people I haven't even DM'd a ton. And everyone there is, excited to be there and wants to get to know everyone and wants to do all the things. So it's a great vibe to just kind of be open to making friends, talking to people, and having fun, because that's what it's all about. So that's all that I want to share in today's video. If you would like to hear more tips and tricks and things, I can definitely do a video like that. But I just wanted to share my experience and kind of share my love of the people and the conference and all of that. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And I had the best time. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and let me know if you're going to be on the lookout if you're going to try and go next year, because I can't wait to hear where and when and all the details. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and make sure to check out my Go Wild haul swag video as well. But don't forget to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.